Welcome to this awareness campaign run by First Day, a subsidiary company of RN Sons. We're here to talk about a topic that's often shrouded in silence, but is a crucial part of our lives: menstruation. This natural process, experienced by billions of women worldwide, is more than just a monthly nuisance. It's a powerful reminder of the inherent strength and resilience of women, a testament to the miracle of life. Yet it's often overlooked and under-discussed, leading to a myriad of problems that affect the lives of women and girls, especially in developing countries. This campaign aims to change that. We want to encourage young adults to take charge of their menstrual health, to break the silence and dispel the myths surrounding menstruation. Think of menstruation not as a curse, but as a crimson tide of power that flows every month. It's time we learn to surf this wave, rather than fear it. So stay with us as we delve deeper into this topic and explore how we can turn the tide together. Let's break the silence and unleash the power of periods. In the previous segment, we likened menstruation to a crimson wave. Now let's discuss how we can ride this wave and turn the tide in favor of women and girls, especially those in developing countries. It starts with education. Knowledge is power, and it's our strongest weapon in combating the stigma and misinformation surrounding menstruation. Schools, communities, and families should educate both boys and girls about the menstrual cycle, breaking down the barriers of embarrassment and misinformation. Next, we need to address the lack of resources. Menstrual hygiene products should be readily available and affordable for all women, regardless of their socio-economic status. We must also advocate for better sanitation facilities in schools and public spaces, ensuring that every woman has a safe and hygienic space to manage her period. Finally, we must challenge societal norms and attitudes towards menstruation. We need to shift the narrative from shame and secrecy to acceptance and understanding. It's a tall order, but with concerted efforts and collective actions, we can make a difference. So, are you ready to surf the tides of change with us? Let's dive into the next segment to further explore these issues. Let's embark on a journey to find tangible solutions that can turn the tide and make menstruation more manageable for women and girls in developing countries. And remember, it starts with us. Firstly, we need to ensure the distribution of menstrual hygiene products. These include sanitary napkins, reusable pads, or menstrual cups. These products should not only be available but also affordable, so that no woman or girl is left without the necessary resources during her period. Secondly, we must work towards improving sanitation facilities. This includes having private stalls and clean water in schools and public spaces. A safe and hygienic environment is not a privilege. It's a basic right that every woman and girl should have access to. Lastly, but most importantly, we need to educate women and girls about menstruation. This involves dispelling myths, promoting open communication, and teaching hygiene practices. Knowledge is power, and by empowering these women and girls with the right information, we can help them better manage their periods and lead healthier lives. By implementing these solutions, we can help break the silence around menstruation, surf the tides of change, and empower women and girls to reach their full potential. It's a journey, and we invite you to ride this wave of solutions with us. So are you ready to make a difference? Let's continue our journey in the next segment. Having understood the problems and solutions, you might be wondering, what can I do to help? The answer is simple. There's a lot you can do. You can start by donating to organizations that work tirelessly to improve menstrual hygiene in developing countries. These organizations distribute menstrual hygiene products, build sanitation facilities, and host educational workshops. Your contribution can go a long way in providing these essential resources. Next, use your voice to spread awareness about the challenges faced by women and girls during menstruation. Talk about it with your friends, family, and community. Use social media to share this video and start a conversation. The more people know about this issue, the more we can do to address it. Lastly, advocate for policies that support menstrual health. This includes lobbying for the inclusion of menstrual hygiene in school curriculums, advocating for the reduction or elimination of taxes on menstrual hygiene products, and pushing for better sanitation facilities in public spaces. By taking these steps, we can all contribute to a world where menstruation is no longer a barrier but a symbol of strength and resilience. Remember, change starts with you. Are you ready to chart this course of action? As we move forward, it's crucial to understand the ripple effect of our actions. Every time we speak up about menstrual health and hygiene, we're breaking the taboo surrounding periods. Every time we donate to organizations that promote menstrual health, we're providing women and girls with the resources they need to manage their periods safely and with dignity. Every time we advocate for policies that support menstrual health, we're directly influencing the lives of millions of menstruating individuals worldwide. The ripple effect of these actions is profound. It's not just about improving menstrual health, it's about empowering women and girls to seize every opportunity, to reach their full potential, and to live their lives without the fear and stigma associated with menstruation. It's about creating a world where menstruation is not a barrier, but a part of life that's embraced and respected. So let's create these ripples of change. Let's turn the tide and ride the crimson wave together. Imagine a world where a natural biological process becomes a barrier to progress. A world where menstruation is a silent hurdle that holds women and girls back. But this isn't a hypothetical scenario. It's the harsh reality for many in developing countries. In these parts of the world, menstruation isn't just about biology. It's a complex issue tangled up with a lack of resources, education, and deep-rooted social stigma. This silent barrier creates a ripple effect of challenges that impact the lives of women and girls in profound ways. Let's talk about school absenteeism, for example. Did you know that 1 in 10 girls in Africa misses school because of their period? That's right, 1 in 10. It's a staggering number, and it's not just about missing a few days of school. It's about losing the chance to learn, to grow, and to break the cycle of poverty. And then there's the health risk. Without access to proper menstrual hygiene products and sanitation facilities, women and girls are left vulnerable to urinary tract infections. These are not just uncomfortable, they can lead to serious health complications if left untreated. But perhaps the most damaging aspect of all is the social stigma. In many societies, menstruation is shrouded in shame and secrecy. This leads to isolation and emotional distress, further exacerbating the challenges women and girls face. These are just a few of the many challenges women and girls face during menstruation. It's a grim reality, but it doesn't have to be this way. There are tangible solutions to make menstruation more manageable for women and girls in developing countries. And it starts with us. Imagine a world where every woman and girl has access to the menstrual hygiene products she needs. This is not a far-fetched dream, but a possible reality. By distributing sanitary napkins, reusable pads, or menstrual cups, we can ensure that every woman and girl can manage her menstruation with dignity and without discomfort. But it's not just about products. Sanitation facilities play a crucial role too. Imagine schools with toilets that have private stalls and clean water. These facilities not only provide a safe and hygienic space for girls to manage their periods, but also encourage them to continue their education without interruption. Education is the third pillar of this solution. Knowledge is power, and when we educate women and girls about menstruation, we empower them. We can dispel myths, promote open communication, and teach them about hygiene practices. This not only helps them to manage their periods safely, but also boosts their confidence and self-esteem. Let's take the example of WaterAid's work in Bangladesh. They have been successful in providing clean water, sanitation and hygiene education to vulnerable communities. This has made a significant difference in the lives of women and girls, helping them to manage their periods safely and with dignity. Or consider the Girl Effect, an organization that supports girls at every stage of their journey. They use girl-centered media and tech products to educate and empower girls about their bodies, including menstruation. Their efforts have been instrumental in breaking down taboos and stigma around menstruation. These are just a few examples of how we can make a difference. By providing access to menstrual hygiene products, improving sanitation facilities, and educating women and girls about menstruation, we can help to break the silence around menstruation. By implementing these solutions, we can help break the silence around menstruation and empower women and girls to reach their full potential. Now, you might be wondering, what can I do to help? Well, there are several ways you can make a difference. You can become the change you want to see in the world by donating to organizations that are working tirelessly to improve menstrual hygiene in developing countries. Your generous contributions can help fund initiatives that provide menstrual hygiene products, improve sanitation facilities, and educate women and girls about menstruation. Another way to get involved is by spreading awareness about this issue. Start conversations with your friends, family, and community about the challenges faced by women and girls during menstruation. Let's break the silence and dispel the myths surrounding this natural process. Lastly, you can advocate for policies that support menstrual health. Reach out to your local and national representatives, urging them to prioritize menstrual hygiene in their policy-making decisions. Remember, every action counts, no matter how small. Even a single conversation can spark change and inspire others to join the cause. By taking these steps, we can all contribute to a world where menstruation is no longer a barrier but a symbol of strength and resilience. Thank you for joining us today. Together, we can make a difference.